Hi, this is Simon Leung back with Groove at any time. A very good day to you. For all of you, join us from all around the world. Yes, this is Groove at any time, where we can be on at any time on any day to talk about just about anything. And yes, we have just welcomed yet another couple dozen of you into our groups. So if you're brand new, a huge welcome to you. Please introduce yourselves so that we know a little bit more about you, whom we might be talking to as well. It's a great opportunity for all of us to connect as well. Leave in the comments your country, your city, as well as the time that you're in. Now, for me, it is a little bit early. That's why you can probably tell I am not totally awake at the moment. I'm slurring all over my words, and that does happen from time to time. But my excuse for today is that it's about 8 a.m. in the morning for me right now. There's only a little bit time left before I start my actual 2-day course that's happening this weekend, and so that's why I decided to come on early this morning simply because there is just so much more that we want to update you in terms of Mike Filsaime's No BS webinar event that is going on very, very soon. And we have the promotion going on right now. And so, yes, that's why all these updates are very, very important. And we need to talk to you about all of that. Yes, even during the weekend. And I need to get some time before I get started on my own live event as well. All right, so yes, this is going to be a very important update. Again, if you're joining us, please go ahead and say hi in the comments. Today we're going to be focusing a little bit more coincidentally the same topic as my event on affiliate marketing, because we're going to be sharing with you exactly how you can maximize as much as you can over the next couple of weeks to go ahead and share as much as possible regarding Mike's webinar so that you can earn some commissions yourself as well. Now, if you're just joining us, yesterday we talked about and announced Mike Filsaime's webinar. The first one is going to happen on the 10th of March, which is going to be Wednesday, this coming week, actually next week or this coming week, depending on when you might be watching us. So give me a hashtag if you're watching us live. Give me a hashtag replay if you're watching us on the replay so that we actually get to know how many of you are watching us in time when all these updates are actually happening. Now, today, yes, I have some announcements for you simply because the team behind everything, the marketing team, the copywriters, the designers, and everything else, everyone else along those lines, they have been hard at work putting together a lot of resources for you. And today we have the first of many different announcements that are ready to be shared with you as well. All right, so just really quickly, a couple of you are saying hi in the actual comments. So we're going to go ahead and go into the comments and say hi to a couple of you, which is one of the benefits, of course, of joining us live. Robert is saying, hey, hope you're well. Remember, Atlanta, Georgia, USA. Can you see me? The answer is yes, obviously, because we're showing you right here on the screen. So a very good, I believe, evening, is it? Heading towards in the evening for you into the evening in Atlanta, Georgia. So good to see you, Mr. Robert. We got Yoshi, who is saying hello. We got David, who is joining us live. And we also have Joanne, who is joining us live. Great to see all of you. Thank you for your interaction. We thrive on it, and it gets us going, okay? Especially for me at 8 a.m. in the morning, it helps me to wake up a little bit more, just knowing that I'm not simply talking to a camera, I'm not talking to a wall. There's actually people, real people, who can see and hear me as well. All right, so for the purpose of today, let's go ahead and share with you a little bit about some of the promotion tools that are already available to you. Now, as you know, we are very fast moving. Things are updating as we speak. And so really quickly, I want to show you my screen as the way that you're probably going to see it right now if you're on live. However, if you're watching us on the replay, the page may have changed slightly already. This is our JV page. As always, our resources are available right below this video. So go ahead and check out those links if you haven't already, to make sure that you can find all these different resources. This is our Groove JV page. And yes, if you haven't already, make sure that you read up on all the things that are happening right now. As you can see, a promotion is currently happening right now between March 5th and ends midnight, March 23rd. And so, yes, that is why it is so important for all of us to actually watch these live and maybe on the replay as soon as possible so that you can get up to date as much as you can. Watch this video as Mike explains to you from A to Z exactly what is happening. We talked a little bit about this yesterday when we made the initial announcements, but right now what I want you to do is scroll down a little bit. Again, make sure that you're logged in, of course, and once you are logged in, what you're going to see is that you will see this widget and you will see your name over here. And for best practices, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go over here from where it says portal. Okay, where it says portal, you're going to see a drop down menu that says Groove Funnels promo. Okay, what you want to do is check on that or click on that and select the one that says Groove Live Webinar. Okay, this one is more specific to the live webinars that we are doing and will continue to do. In fact, the initial one is that every single Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern time, every Wednesday, I would basically do a live webinar. However, as explained yesterday in the initial announcements, we are going to skip that for the next week or two, because for the next week or two, we're actually going to be showing you Mike Filsaime's live webinar instead, and I'm sure you'll agree that one is much more exciting. So that's the one that we're going to be focusing on. All right, so as we mentioned yesterday, in order for you to find the link, what you're going to want to do is click on where it says links, and right here at the very bottom where it says No BS Event, Mike Filsaime's webinar, this is the affiliate link that you are going to use in order for you to promote this particular event. And if you haven't already, make sure that you check it out. This is the page of the registration on how that actually looks like. We read through this already yesterday, so if you somehow missed it, go to the link below to watch the replay of our session from yesterday so that you can actually see step by step and with all great details what this is all about. Okay, so if you haven't already, make sure that you also come here and register for your own particular seats. It will obviously be ready whenever it is ready. However, if we are watching this live or on the replay or whenever it might be, it just so does happen to have the registration form, then make sure that you get that up and running. All right, so with that, here is where you would go to find the swipes. We talked about how, yes, today we're talking about the promotional tools, and the first of many different swipe files that will be ready for you are the email swipes. And when you click into swipes, what you're going to see, this is the original invitation email that is supposed to be for every single one of the live webinars that I will continue to do. However, the ones that I want to send your attention to, okay, is the ones, actually are the ones right up top here, where if you actually click on some of these additional titles or subject lines, you are able to see brand new emails that you can send out now. Okay, so the first one, as you can see, is specific to the No BS emails. Okay, so as you can see over here, No BS number one, you can send this anytime, ideally as soon as possible, right now, here today, if you can. If you're watching us live, send it immediately. If you're watching us on the replay, send it immediately as well. This is the No BS number one email that you can send at any time. And as you can see, the subject line here is, if you can sell anything online, this is for you. Or if you sell anything online, this is here for you. Discover how you can triple your profits at checkout before you invest any more money on ads. Read this. And as you can see over here, yes, we do have an HTML formatted version of the email for you to use if you actually want to do that in your autoresponder. And so if you want to just simply copy and paste this whole thing, you can. Okay, just highlight the whole thing over here. or whatever it is that you want to copy, or simply click on this button over here and you will copy everything that you see on your clipboard. Now, the HTML formatted version is a little bit different than the text version, which I will show you in just a moment, because this one will allow you to use different types of formatting. Okay, so if you want bold over here, you can see that we have bolded text right here. Bold and italics, we have that over here as well. And this one is actually clickable, an actual anchor text link, which when somebody clicks on the must attend Groove Funnels No BS Platform Smackdown event, once they click on this, it will actually take people directly to your affiliate link. Okay, in addition to HTML version, you will see has an image embedded inside of the email itself, and yes, the image is also clickable. When you scroll all the way down, you will see the rest. There will be a few other versions of different links that can be clickable in the form of regular text. Okay, so that is the HTML version, which if you want to copy everything as is, as we just mentioned, you can click on this and it will go ahead and copy everything that you see on your clipboard. Or if you prefer, in your own autoresponder or in your own email CRM or otherwise email sending service, if you want to use HTML instead, okay, click on where it says view HTML and you will see over here all of the code that you can simply, again, copy and paste. Copy and paste. My computer is doing crazy things right now. So all you need to do is copy and paste this whole thing that says view HTML, okay? And you will be able to copy that into your own autoresponder service as well. All right, so with that, that is the HTML version. And as you saw a little sneak peek of, because my mouse went crazy for a quick moment, if you scroll down just a little bit, you will see the text view, which is the text version of the exact same email that we just saw. But instead of all this fancy schmancy formatting, such as bolding and italics and underlining and colors and images and everything else, okay, all you're gonna get is basically the text version. So if this is something that you prefer, which personally is something that I prefer whenever I send out emails to my subscribers, just because of delivery rate reasons and everything like that, I'm sure you can find more email marketing strategies inside of Groove Digital Academy, as well as on our channel on YouTube, as well as Marketing Fast Start Marketing Lab that you hopefully had previously attended. Basically, a lot of different strategies and tricks that you can follow if you want to. For me personally, if you also are the same, you can go ahead and copy what I do, which is I use the text formatting version, which doesn't include any of the bolding or italics or anything like that. Everything is just in text view. So in other words, if you just copy and paste this into Notepad or text edit, for example, you won't get any formatting issues because they are designed for just text. Okay, so as you can see, there are no bolds and italics. In fact, right here, where it says click here to reserve your seat now, where at the top over here, we previously have all these different things such as clickable links and text. Right now, over here, you can see that instead of having this becoming clickable, we just have the entire affiliate link that is pasted directly inside of the email itself. So it should be, if you're logged into your own account, this should be your own affiliate link. So that should be no problem to you. All right, you can obviously replace that with your own shortener if you want to. If you have your own page that you want to create, you can obviously replace this whenever you want, however you want inside of your email, but you get the idea. We basically just have this automatically pasted in for you in the actual promo tools to make it easier, especially if you're just starting out. You don't want to mess with any of the copy and pasting, URL shortening, or anything like that. Okay, this is a great way for you to get started. As you scroll down, you can see that, yes, everything is again in just text format right down here. This should be automatically inserted with your name. Okay, it has my name right now because I'm logged in my own account. It has my affiliate URL because it's logged into my own account. But when you're logged into your own accounts, okay, which you can see when you go to groovejv.com, okay, you will be able to see your information in this particular area. Okay, so with that, that is the very first email, which again, you can send at any time. There is a second email that you can see, no BS number 2, which you can also send at any time. However, highly recommended that you send this anywhere between no BS number 1. Okay, so it's going to be the second email that you send, as well as before the no BS number 3, which is recommended that you send on a particular date. Okay, so here for no BS number 2, which you can send at any time, you can see 3 possible subject lines that you can either rotate or test or do whatever it is that you want. Pick one of them. One is called 4 parts to a successful brand. The other one is not sure what's slowing your brand down. And the third one is, are you happy with your brand results? As you can see with the HTML version, just the same. Yes, you can check this to have all the HTML right here, or if you simply want to copy whatever is here. Obviously, once you're using your autoresponder, or if you want to manually do this where it says name, you're going to want to insert your subscriber's name. Or again, if you're using an email CRM, then hopefully you will have the option to actually replace this, assuming, of course, that you actually ask for the name of your subscribers. I understand that some people, you only ask for the email address, and so in which case, we'll probably just leave this part blank. So this is obviously just optional. You can replace this if you want. And just like with everything else, in fact, all the emails, they are here for you to model after. They're here for you to use as a guideline. You can copy and paste if you want to, or for me, I always want to make some slight adjustments so that they actually speak in my voice, in the way that I usually talk to my subscribers. For example, I probably wouldn't start off my emails with okay name. I'll probably say, hi name, hope you're having a great weekend. That's just my style. Okay, so if you have a very similar style or another style of your own, then definitely use this with a grain of salt and make some minor changes to it if you need to. For me personally, I am going to probably change up, 5% or 10% and keep an additional 90% or 95% of the email. Again, this is 100% up to you. All right. So as you can see down here, right, very similar as the previous one, there's going to be images here. There's going to be clickable links and bolds and italics that you can use in the HTML version if you want to, or again, if you want the text version, we have the text version of that as well without all the fancy schmancy formatting. And this will then be replaced by your own affiliate link, which instead of being a clickable phrase, okay, this will actually be the actual URL itself. And yes, in text format, they will be clickable, or they should be in the actual emails once they're received by your people. All right, so here, this is the second email. We also have a third email called no BS number 3, which is recommended that you send on Tuesday, March 9th. Obviously, this is in US time, because once again, as a reminder, Mike's actual webinar is going to start on March 10th. Okay, so on March 10th, this is when the actual event is going to get started. I believe it's at 2 p.m. EST. So 2 p.m. EST. So this is going to be sent the day before. And we have 3 possible emails subject lines that you can use. This one strategy can improve ad costs, build your list faster, and triple your traffic. Okay, so that's one of the email subject lines. The second one is discover how to improve ad costs, build your list faster, and triple your traffic. And finally, butterfly marketing can get those kinds of results. And as always, the body as well as the text view of both versions are available for you to view right here. So go ahead and check that out if you want to. Finally, with no BS number 4, send Wednesday, March 10th before 12 p.m. EST. So we want a good 2 hours at least before the actual start of the webinar for people to actually have some time to receive this email, to digest it, to set it on their schedule. If for whatever reason they missed the last 3 emails that you had sent to them, or maybe they just so happen to have signed up and registered for that webinar right at that point in time. Okay, so this is a great way to remind them that this is going to start happening in just a few hours time. So the first subject line is today's the day, only a few hours left. The second subject line, the must attend GrooveFunnels No BS Platform Smackdown event starts soon. And the third one, grab your seats before it's too late. Okay, so as always, we have two different versions of the email. We have the one with the HTML, so the formatting one is here. You can see the image is right there. It's going to be clickable with your affiliate link. We also have some additional links that are clickable in the form of text that people can do as well. They can click on it and it will go directly to your affiliate link, of course, if you are sending this in the HTML formatted version. Obviously, we also have the text version as well. If you scroll down just a little bit, you can see that in lieu of the actual image and the clickable link of the text, okay, we have the actual URL right here instead, and that is going to go on for the rest of this email as well. You can see that right down at the bottom, their final call to action. Click here to reserve your seats, of course, if they haven't already, followed by your affiliate link as well as your signature, your name right there. All right, so with that, that is my updates for you here today. We do have, again, the promo email swipes that you can find on your Groove page, your Groove JV page. Simply go here, make sure that you're logged in, and click right here on where it says swipes. All right, so with that, yes, that is our updates for you here today. As we go back into our comments, just to want to say hi to a couple of you. Okay, David is saying hi live, Joanne is saying live, and we also have Courtney Hall saying hi from Jamaica, 7:10 p.m. here. A very good evening to you. All right, so in summary of everything that we just mentioned here on this particular Groove at Anytime session, once again, if you're just joining us, or maybe you're watching us on the replay, or maybe you're catching us right here at this point in time, make sure that you rewind and watch this entire session, because we gave you an update on the live promotion that is going on right now. And yes, we showed you some of the email swipes that have been pre-written for you, which again, take that with a grain of salt. You can copy and paste it and use it as they are if you want to. But as always, we highly recommend that you make some small changes to it to kind of customize it to your own look and feel, with your own style, your own communication way and method, and whatever else, simply because that is just going to convert a lot higher for you if you're talking in your own voice. So make sure that you watch whatever it is that you need to watch. Make sure that you take fast action on everything that we're sharing with you here today and get ahead of the promotion, because the good news is we are still early in this particular mini launch that we have, and we still have about an entire week to go before Mike's actual webinar. So now is a great time for you to get started. Remember, if you want the latest updates as they happen, the next time that we have a brand new announcement on any launch, any strategy, any bonus or resources that's available to you, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on our social media, like us on Facebook and everything else. Make sure you turn on those notifications, because the moment that we go live, you will get notified. The moment that any new videos go live, you will get notified. And so with all of that, it is a great way for you to get the most up to date. All right. And so with that, I want to wish all of you a happy weekend ahead. Let's make it productive. Let's make it awesome. I may or may not come back before the weekend is over. Although, as I mentioned, we are moving very, very quickly. So don't be surprised if new updates are happening. And don't be surprised if I take a little break from my own 2-day live event to come on here and say, pop in, say hi to you once again, and say, hey, check out these brand new updates that are happening on the JV page. Okay, so with all of that, on behalf of the entire Groove team and the community and myself, we want to thank you for your time here today during the evening, if that's the time that you're watching us, or if you're watching us in my time zone or something similar, 8:30 in the morning. Yes, we are going to do some really incredible and productive things this weekend. Let's make it a great one. Let's not waste any time, but enjoy nonetheless. And for me, let me know if you have any questions by leaving them in the comments of this particular video, and we shall catch you on the next one. See you on the inside, folks. Cheers. You gotta get into the groove.